Good evening and welcome to the September edition of Live from the Big Studio. I'm your host, Randy B. Live from the Studio happens the last Friday of every month from 11 until midnight. We have a new sound engineer this month. His name is Randy Seals. Welcome, Randy. And our featured artist, our featured local band this month on Live from the Big Studio is Madison's Buttress. And looks like they're just about ready to go. So without much further ado, here is Buttress live from the big studio.
Hello, Radio Man. This is Buttress. I'm Greg Buttress. And we're gonna do a series of songs for you. The first song is called Supercar. It's a song about Billy and Carrie and Mommy too. But since my mommy's out there listening tonight, I just wanted to say that this is not a bad song about Mommy. No, not at all. She is just one of many characters in the strange relationships between me and Billy. Here it is, guys. Mommy too. What else am I to do? My girlfriend don't need to work. No, we friends do it too. But my supercar. Now I am a bad boy too. Ah, yes. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. This next song, maybe you could say it's about Freemasonry. I don't know. That's the best I've been able to do. Do it, boys. Well, guys, I guess I'm the Billy boy, and I am fighting the demons in my head. And some folks, they say I am suicidal. And that's before they travel downtown. Who's the guy that's on Booger Flat? Step down the power of the Billy Boy. And I can see I'm gonna give you one last chance. You see, I used to be a thug. But took me downtown. Oh yeah. It's about Never Chamberlain. I can't believe we're saying this in a left-wing studio. Well, here we go, kid. At number 10, down the street, oh well. And then the third, I'm like a mean boy. Play to fight, you play to win. And that's not what you do when you're a Mr. Chamberlain. Here we go again, kid. Remember pride as you didn't win? Oh well, we're not back at that table. Ah, man, but you play the fight, but you play the win. And that's not what you do when you're a Mr. Chamberlain. Yeah! One more time! I run for bounce! Down the street, oh well! I'll turn the bell on it, ah, like a man! But you play to fight, but you play to win! And that's not what you do when you're a Mr. Chamberlain. Incidentally, Neville Chamberlain sold out Western civilization. Will Chamberlain sold out Western civilization too. It goes double for him. For all those Avengers fans out here, I don't know. It's not really a love song. I just wanted to say Penelope in a song. So let's go. what? Got it, go! Look to the boat! I'm really related to the prettiest of all girls. The Philippines! You are the only one that's in our head, the Philippines! You are the only one, go! I can get pictures up on the wall. I'm really related to the prettiest of all girls. The Philippines! You are the only one that's in our head, the Philippines! You are the only one, go! No, cut! No, what? Hey! Alright. Okay, this is the best superhero. Alright, sort of a country western song. It's about impotence. Oh yeah, what a fun thing to say about that. Special pal, sometimes he fails me. Oh, I don't know why I say my words, don't know what ails me. All the girls that stop and laugh make me feel silly. My little pal just runs about like that I touch. And a big pal is a little bump. Every time they're near, I'm a big bump. I fall on my back. I hit my special pal, he doesn't tell it. All of my issues in love, instead of killing or every other little girl, I do all silly, and then I'll get a bunch of pumps so they can tell me about the guys a little fuck. How did you do here? I'm a big bump. I fall on my back. Yeah, what you do to me? Alright, Matt wrote this. This is a song about fascism and how glorious it is. And now again, the time of day, I remember they walk on fire to the sea. I love they float, and now I'm free. Freedom, and freedom for the little man, freedom for the big one. I got everything down, and now I'm free, and now I got art. Hooray, hooray! I got the highlights of the month another day. There's a night, a CTE. I got on my arms, and now I'm free. Go! I really like this next song. Doesn't make much sense, but it's sort of a metaphor of life. Life is a trip. Life is a trip with little animals as your guide. Something like that. I don't know. That's all it's about. I'm bored on a little trip. I tried to take it to me. I had a dog and a pigeon too. A little white house, a Subaru, and a car. The dog is died, the pigeon is sick. I've only gone on my little bitty trip. I got away to save her short. I'm going round on all foot. I'm a captain, a little way around, a little way around. a pigeon too. A White House and a Subaru. And a gas and a little bit down, a little bit of a line. Again. This is a song about the parrots. The parrots shot me. First cover we did by Deadbeats. It's a good song. It's called Maria. It's kind of misogynist, but it has a good melody. So we'll play it anyway. Maria, I just shot this girl named Maria. Maria, let's kill this girl named Maria. Maria, I just shot this girl named Maria. This is our newest song. Yes, let's have a brief rush. This is the problem with Buttress. We're prone to fatigue because one of the lifestyles we lead. But, that's okay. This new song, my 15-year-old brother wrote the lyrics. He really has a knack for it. He came up with another song we'll play later as well. Wow, 15-year-olds, that prairie sound, I don't understand, but it seems to work. They seem to know. They know what to do better than us sad young adults ever would. Oh, yeah. Hey. Well, let's play some. When I wasn't going to the I never the money from the sea. I wasn't let's go to see the lead. But the money from me from the street. Began to howl, and howl like a cat, straight ow, and howl like a cat. I'm about to get the ow. When I wasn't going to the sea, I wasn't the money from the street. I was on the scared to say the least. And I got the money from his face. Began to howl, and howl like a cat, straight ow, and howl like a cat. When I wasn't going to the beach, I found out the mighty ruckus. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Alright, Christ! You know, I didn't even mean to do it, but I guess on the list, no, this is that next song, isn't it? No, this is a song by Nate, too. I'm sure he's out there listening. Perhaps with my mother. So let's break into it, shall we, lads? Well, I'm just a little cabin boy, and I've been working very, very hard on the ship all day. I've been waxing, and I'm polishing, and varnishing, and my little body is oh so tired. But you know, the cabin invited me up for supper tonight as some sort of a reward for my work. Indeed, you fucker. Well, this has happened at many of our other shows as well. Well, Eric has broken one of his strings. Though we have discussed bringing a second guitar to our various shows, we have never done this. That's okay, because it gives me a chance to talk to you for a while, then give up in despair and fall to the ground. Realize how I'm really not cut out for this line of work at all. I should be a man of letters, that's what I should be. I shouldn't be surrounded by this scum, this rock scum. This isn't what was supposed to happen at all. I'm 24 years old, god damn it! I'm 24! And I press pants for a living. And I have a degree in history, whee! But you know, we try. Oh, so hard. We had a song we were going to do for tonight. It's called Man's 1071. But we got into some sort of a vicious fight about it at our last practice. About God knows what. Well, that isn't so bad after all, is it? A little bit of angst. It's all better. Make some guitar noise. As a reward for my work. Well, I'm a little cabin boy. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so fucking tired of talking in an effeminate way when I do this song. That's all I can say. Yes, I really got it, but I got it, boy. I got it to my inner toy. I really, really love it when he brings me joy. I'm really just a motherfucking cabin boy. Well, I'm Captain Quigley, and I'm the one who puts it in his bonnet for my anal fun. I stick it in again, I shoot my cum, I stick it in again, and then I rub my rum. Oh yeah! Cabin boy, this is Captain Jiggly. I've been watching you, boy. And you're a fine, firm figure of a lad. And you know, I want you to come up to the cabin tonight. I've got a special surprise for you. It'll be a lot of fun. Oh, thank you, Captain. Oh, woo! You really, really love it when he brings you joy. He's really just a motherfucking cabin boy. Well, God, give it God. I love that cow. I really put the children to my little pal. It's Gucci and Madison and the killer and bow. I get that brother, get that I am. People used to call me naughty things when I was in high school. They used to call me Space Goon. And I have to admit, to be honest, it doesn't really bother me very much, but I thought it'd be suitable fodder for a song. So, I came up with a song about it. And here it goes. As I stumble to the goes around the other silly as well. I got this on the top of buttons and the light of all. Let's remember, boys. I'm tapping on my tippy toes, I double through the hawk and then my face goes. A very little man, I think I think I'm the best of the young, and I am a face goes. A very little man, I think I'm the yelling on the butt. Shivering and shaking as I'm about to get the poke. The man in black makes his attack, he says I've only hope. I do a little dance, he turns into my back, he says, boy, you made me cream my pants. But, you know, maybe it was all justified. Maybe it was all justified, but maybe not. Hey, face goes, I'm very little man. I think I'm the killing, and I am a face goes. I'm very little man. I'm like, yeah, I am like, running for the back. Shivering and shaking as I stumble through the hall. The boys and girls say, ah, this silly as well. I put the drums and dance about to the light of all. I'm tapping on my tippy toes as they stumble through the hall. This little song, it doesn't need any introduction. A 1, 2, 3, the pig, the cow, the happy little cow. It hops and then it goes kerpow. The house, it danced, the little pig it ran. It did a little jiggy, and then it went to rest. Old Oi song. Eric has an obsession with Oi, and I guess a bit of it's rubbed off on me too. Go. Guys sweat when you exert yourself? Do you sweat a lot? I remember playing basketball with my dad, and would, as if it was covered with butter fat or something, I would touch his back. Whoosh, whoosh. It was a slick surface, uncurled any advances in modern science, and you know I feel that myself when we play these songs. To be honest, I already soaked my shirt and pants all the way through. No, it really isn't. It kind of sucks. Okay.
This is an old 1920s country western tune, and we're probably gonna screw it up in a major way. So watch carefully. Don't do that. Don't do that, please don't do that. Matt, do it. Alright, almost everybody in this room has heard this story, but I don't know if everybody has in the radio. This is a song about the piggy animals. And they spontaneously generated one night, hunting for various substances that we normally just regard as bodily fluids. And they would have succeeded if it hadn't been for Inspector Garrity, who thwarted these creatures through use of a series of toll and guard patrol units on our road systems. Alright, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it is kind of a farce, isn't it? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I love my little piggy pop. I love my little piggy pop. Oh, the piggy pop was born a Saturday morning. They were feeling real good. They were feeling I tell them with the ballet tight. It was born at 7 in the pale moonlight. In the pale moonlight. In the pale moonlight. In the pale moonlight. Hop! But the piggy's had a phone. It's back to dirty. A blood and semen for his little foot. So we set up a doing some respectable robots. Dean, semen, and odds and ends. And odds and ends. And odds and ends. And odds and ends. Oh, I love my little piggy pop. Hey, give me little piggy pop. Does anybody know what time it is by any chance? Well, we've actually made it past 11:30. How many songs do we have to do? Well, we'll come up with something, ladies and gentlemen. We will play until midnight. I vow this. Okay. Well, this is sort of a new song. I mean, in many ways, it recapsulates the various things they brought up, the degree, the menial job, but it tries to do it in a more sort of a myth. It's a myth. In my head, a man upon his leg, and this is what he said. I'm running from the village to the belly to the fight. I'm running from the galley to the gallows to the fight. I'm running from the gallows, and then from the grave. I'm running from the diapers, and then galley from the grave. Trying to do my brother, gonna belly to the right. I'm running to the boxes, and you're belly to the right. I'm belly to the galley, from the galley to the boat. I'm down from belly to the go. I'm getting up at 6 a.m. every day. I am a little superhero, I get my choices free. Alright, this is our sort of our warhorse song. Yeah! Fire back, get back, fuck, emotion. To get a difference like a cat. This is a song about the future. It's called, oh yeah, that's right. Well, maybe after this song. This is a song about the future. It's called The Future. Yeah, alright. That wasn't real funny. Whatever. We almost always fuck this song up, so let's see. I suppose I can't really say it on the radio, can I? Well, go ahead. I'm the park. I'm the going by the Central Park. They build the chimney for us so they hide away. I think they're really scared of the future today. Red light, green light, that's okay. I'm really worried about the future today. The killers of our clan, they give us away. Red light, green light, that's okay. Get the killer's right. I'm about to get the kill. I'm getting away. They built this country for us, now they hide away. I'm really worried about the future today. Red light, green light, that's okay. I'm really worried about the future today. The killers of our clan, they give us away. A red light, green light, that's okay. Take it, Earth, let me go. Got an important message for you from Brian North.
Well, I just wanted to say that these four guys, Buttress, these are the best guys, man. And their music is everything to them. I hate to tell you, but I was supposed to talk earlier, but you know they kind of forgot. And their music is everything to them. But anyways, about. I don't know, I wanted to talk about the insaneness in society. And people might think they are insane, but insaneness is actually a society's interpretation of one's psychological well-being.
That was really deep, man. I'll be fucking thinking about that for a long time. I did say it again, didn't I? You see, we were supposed to play till midnight, but I tell you, we've already played 21 songs. I don't know what to really say, but we do have a few more. We're going to keep going. We'll keep going, yeah. Alright. Alright. Alright, this is a science fiction song. What's anymore? Go. This is a song Scott Bonneville wrote, and well, I wrote part of it anyway.
Give us a B- tonight, folks. What do you... The weariness that affects each of our members. I don't really want to talk anymore. I don't think it's done a bit of good, Matt. Alright, this is a song about Paraguay, about El Supremo, one of their great leaders. El Supremo, yeah, there was no mail in Paraguay for 30 years. It was a bad thing, though. Isn't mail a bad thing? I don't like getting mail. I wouldn't mind getting it all stopped. I think only government officials should be allowed to have or receive mail. What do you guys think about that?
Make me cure, make me cure, make me cure a bad man. Make me cure, make me cure, make me cure a bad man.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it was deep. Alright, this is old foreskin song, let's do it. Maybe we're not going to play evil. Alright,
2, 3, 4.
Thanks a lot for having us. This is our big theme song. My mommy appears again, but she understands, I think. I'm like Roger Waters or something. This is my version of the law.
My mommy took my comic books away from me. She said I couldn't have them back without a 3. I really love to stay. I gotta take a wee. I laugh, I play with the chicken in the sea. Buttress, 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 Buttress. A little boy, his eyes to be free. He laughs and plays with the chicken in the sea. He can take a shitty or he can take a wee. He can pound the bases, fill them with a killer tree. Buttress! Buttress! My mommy took my comic books away from me. She said I couldn't run back without a 3. I really love to stay. I gotta take a wee. I laugh, I play with the chicken of the sea.
Buttress. Buttress. Thanks a lot. It was great. It was great. Thanks a lot, guys. We're Buttress, and we might even play a show in Madison sometime in late October or something. We'll see. Ta-ta.
You've been listening to Live from the Big Studio, the September version with Buttress. Buttress consists of Greg Peters on vocals, Eric Landmark on guitar, Eric Stein on bass, and Matt Peters on drums. Randy Steele has been our engineer this evening, and my name's Randy B. Thanks for tuning in. Live from the Big Studio happens every Friday, not every Friday, the last Friday of every month. So keep that in mind, and thanks for listening to listener-sponsored community radio, WORT Madison.
Buttress, did you do that on purpose?
I didn't do that on purpose, but now that you mention it, I'm glad. But anyway, forget. Anyhow, let's ignore these buts. Buttress is in the house, and we were going
no
to.
buts about it.
Don't stop that.
I made Joe knock.
We're gonna do nothing
the
but
force
bad
of the
puns,
badness
and
of
then-
that pun
and then
knocked off Joe's headphones. It was so bad.
And then they're just gonna be not gonna say anything, and they're just gonna sit here while we make bad puns, and
Yeah.
then that's gonna be the interview.
Mhm.
Anyway, first of all, so people can have an idea who you are over the air, and introduce yourselves and what you do.
Hi, I'm Eric Stein, and I play bass for Buttress.
I'm Greg Peters, and I'm the singer for Buttress.
Eric Landmark, play guitar, guiding force, Buttress.
Ah, so you've got two Erics?
Yeah.
Guiding force is in spiritually, or is that a different sort of guiding force?
Oh, I just sort of, I sort of construct the framework on which the visionary of Greg. He lays down the belt strap.
What can I say? Eric keeps us in line.
Do you guys ever get confused with the flying buttresses?
Yeah.
We hate the flying buttresses.
I talked to those guys once about that, and he was kind of cool. He's like, well, we're not going to drop our name. I'm sure you won't drop yours, and whoever breaks up first, I guess the other person gets the name.
So it's the battle of the buttresses.
Actually,
a showdown.
it's not the battle anymore. You guys won. They broke up.
Oh, did
Really? All right. Very good.
The flying buttresses could not stand the test of time.
Damn, yes.
So
it's all yours.
so all right, you guys have been sort of renowned. You've gone through a number of bass players until. Well, how long have you guys been together? Because I know you've been through a few bass players, Pachinko Quiggle included, and then like and
I've
you.
been playing bass in September in the band.
Real, yeah. We went through
Close to you.
Well, we started out, Scott Bonneville played bass with us. He quit after like one or two practices. Then Quiggle came with us, played our early, crucial first show at a film benefit thing. We only had like 15 minutes of material.
That's back
Then-
when we played really slow.
Then he was gone as well. Stein's been with us for a while, though. I guess if you've seen our interview in that magazine, what is it called? It's a show that we were sort of toying with getting rid of him as well.
Yeah, we were wrong.
We were wrong. We're sorry, Eric.
Were you really planning on doing pursuing a career as a full-time student instead of a rock guy, or?
No, I could never let it be that way. I couldn't. I mean, I have no pets. I would just have been wallowing in misery.
So, in the time you've been together though with this lineup, you guys have gone from like 15-minute sets like to, well, you've doubled your set time, but you also have like that's
Half an hour.
Half an hour, but in that time you pack in 20 songs or something like that, an amazing amount. Is this well? How would you liken yourself? Like, is this sort of is this because you
Are
just
they the
prefer
Minutemen of Madison?
Brevity is the key. This is something that many alternative bands have forgotten. I mean, the whole metal, big black, sub pop, blah blah blah, garbage sound. That's done. That's done. It's time to go back to brevity. It's time to go back to minimalism, and we're going to spearhead this movement.
So
So you're going to push us back in time, not only back to the time when pop songs had to be under 3 minutes, but back past the 3
We're
minute
taking
barrier.
elements of the past, though. We're taking elements of the past, and we're going
Mhm.
to use them to construct a new future for rock and roll. Amen. Yes.
wow, I didn't know it was so orchestrated and planned. I thought it was
Yeah,
just
we
sort of a
we
thing.
really didn't understand that there was such a philosophical framework behind Buttress.
been too long. People come to our shows and they just stare with incomprehending looks at us as we play fast, short songs like they've never heard such things before.
Is this so? Would you
It's
say,
truly a sad thing.
would you say this is sort of circa Angry Samoans style, or is this a little more? I mean, is this? I don't know, because I've all I've heard is good things about you, but every time you guys have played, I've been either busy or really dead tired, so I've never gotten a chance. Or else the show's been inadvertently canceled and moved to a house somewhere. So.
This is true. There's certain elements of hardcore in our music, but in many ways it's a lighter feel. We don't really concentrate on aggression as much as being sort of dorky and spazzy as possible.
So it's dorkiness and spazziness as a
virtue.
motif?
Yes,
as a motif,
yes.
even?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, Greg speaks first.
All right, this is true.
But as a singer, you do have a certain exuberance and energy, which is hard, which very few other people capture, because you've got this sort of, I mean,
Nervous energy.
yeah, kind of like me, except for I'm too tired to convey it to anybody. But I'll do something crazy in a few minutes if you just give me a chance
Will you
to.
strip for us again?
I don't know. That was.
It doesn't work on the radio.
No, there's a problem with that.
It's a strictly visual thing, and not only that, it's just. I don't know. The moment has passed. It's no. I don't know. There's no time for that right now.
I
Well,
understand.
shall we listen to some Buttress songs?
Yeah, let's listen to some Buttress songs.
Okay.
What songs are keyed up there?
Supercar Maria Chamberlain.
Supercar and Maria.
Is the little talk queued up as well? All right, this is sort of a song about a big wheel.
So a big wheel.
My mom's listening.
let's not do
All
that.
apologies go out to her.
This is
Supercar.
Supercar
Buttress.
by Buttress. Buttress.
Supercar. When I was a little boy, I broke my best friend Billy. I broke his big wheel. I tore the flap off the back. You remember when they had the little carrying compartments on the back of the big wheels? I tore his flap off, and my mommy made me switch big wheels with them. But as an act of true friendship, Billy ripped the back off of his big wheel too. That's what the song's about. Okay, this is for real. Neville Chamberlain, the Prime Minister of Great Britain in the late 1930s. Mr. Chamberlain. Come on, buddy, get up. Remember why you think that? Oh, well. Mr. Chamberlain.
Chamberlain, about, of course, Neville Chamberlain, as the song intro
So what are
said.
you saying about Neville Chamberlain in that song? I only heard Mr. Chamberlain.
Neville Chamberlain was a bad fellow in many ways. He had many opportunities to stop World War II. He balked on all of them. He allowed Czechoslovakia to be partitioned. All of our liberal, and leftist, and pacifist listeners out in Radio Land, remember that when you don't contain a conflict early on, it becomes bigger and bigger. Thank you.
So,
A rousing speech.
so you're a political band too. I'm glad to see that you're not stuck on this rainforest crap that everybody's jumping on. That you're actually concerned about real events that happen. So I was just asking about the Helios Creed show, and also the kind of I mean, it seems like after playing for you would have picked up a sort of following other regulars that come to your shows, or is it sort of people stray in when you're opening for a band, or?
It's hard to tell, really. It's hard to tell like who is there for what band or whatever. That there usually seems to be maybe, I don't know. There's been at the last OK show there was quite a good crowd. I don't know.
So you don't have a necessarily loyal following of Buttress heads who
Or butt heads. If you
butt
prefer.
heads who you know.
There are people that come to our show. They're sort of like a, would you call it a wagon train? That's not the word I'm looking for. A daisy wheel of people who are devoted to coming to every third show or something, and they alternate, something like that. But
Joe's having
They have
Fibulations.
fibulations from the daisy chain kind of thing you mentioned. Anyway,
Yikes! A lot of them have Buttress stickers, which they wear in the low center area of their leather jackets on the back.
Yes, yes.
So
Ah.
I have a leather jacket. Do you guys have a sticker here, or?
We'll have them at the show.
Okay.
yes.
and the show tonight at OK's, correct?
Yep.
We're up
Tonight?
first, probably in about 1 hour.
1 hour? What time is it?
8:53.
Oh, okay.
I feel kind of bad because I don't think I've done a very good interview because I'm sort of tired tonight. Is there anything you guys want to say? Anything about your band or anything about
Anything, you know.
anything?
Well,
Dead silence ensues.
we think there are a lot of people in Madison that have given up on alternative music because a lot of the bands are perhaps not as good as they once were, not as exciting. And we'd like them to come back and come to OK's and
Come on.
see if they think of us.
Give us a go. It'll be okay. Come on. Buttress. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Janie, Zuzu, kids, let's go to see Buttress. Yeah, it'll be swell. Mr. Gower, you're just a spindly old spider. Go see Buttress, and you'll be happy again.
Thank you. I didn't know you did such a mean Jimmy Stewart impression.
Really? I've
Yeah.
never done that for you before.
No, it was beautiful, Joe.
Thanks. I've been honing that. How many times have you seen It's a Wonderful Life?
God knows. 10, 15.
Do you still enjoy it?
Yes.
Great.
Very much.
All right. True confession. I still get misty-eyed. I swear to God, I get misty-eyed at the end. No matter how many times I see it, I still sort of get choked up. I always thought I was a cynical bastard, but whenever I watch that, there's always that sort of feel-good sort of.
Oh,
just-
but did you see the
right.
episode of 90210 that was based on It's a Wonderful Life?
As a matter of fact, I didn't, and I think
Oh.
if Brenda wasn't born, I think I wouldn't really care that
You
much.
see, I have to admit, I've seen that episode, like, 80 or 90 times. I
Really?
taped it after. I've been watching it almost continuously since it aired, and I still get misty-eyed too when that bus almost hits them and just misses.
No, who was it?
God.
Who was it that wasn't born? Brenda or
No,
Dylan?
That didn't happen at all.
What?
It wasn't like that.
It wasn't?
No, it was there was a new young angel, and Clarence was the old, like, cynical angel now, and in the end she stops a drunk driver from hitting their bus as they're
Huh.
going to sing Christmas carols for underprivileged children
That's so
in
great of them.
Watts. It was so beautiful.
It's so nice to be rich and but still benevolent.
Yes.
By the way, I have one more thing to say. That's a great 9353 shirt you're wearing. I've only recently heard about them, and I didn't know they had this much of a following. What?
We're part of the old 9353 cult in many ways. We've
Uh,
been listening to them for an awfully long time. I mean, the records actually haven't been available up until the last few months, but
right.
we used to have tapes. and
Explain
stuff.
to our listeners 9353.
9353.
Mid-80s band out of D.C. Very innovative songwriting, catchy little bass lines and guitar lines. The singer alternates between falsetto and sort of a joke low voice.
So
Okay, so if you're wondering,
that's 9353. I probably will buy it sometime because they are very seminal recording
so
artists.
you'll
of
hear it on the
80s.
show.
And you'll hear it probably maybe next week.
Who
Wait, it
knows?
was just re-released, so maybe it'll be a new LP at 9 sometime.
Yeah.
Anyway, by a special request, the people from Buttress were curious about the new suicidal tendencies, still psycho after all these years. So we're going to hear the classic track from that. This is going to be, this is Institutionalized.
Wonderful. Oh,
So this is
my.
a new recording of Institutionalized. So thank you, Buttress, for being here, and have a happy show tonight. I hope it goes
Thank
well
you,
for
Joe.
you.
Thank you very much.
That's at OK's Corral tonight, and they will be on in about an hour and a half, and Chokebore and the Cosmic Psychos will also be there, but, whatever. You can probably sneak out the back after Buttress is done. So this is Suicidal Tendencies.
Sometimes I try to do things in